Krea 2 is taking the AI art community by storm. But does it actually have what it takes to crush Z Image and the newly released contender Boogu Image? Which one really deserves the crown as the ultimate image generation model right now? Let's test them out with Sotai right here. Hello everyone, I'm Sotai. Welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I introduced Boogu Image and its pretty impressive image generation capabilities. So many of you downloaded it to try it out, and the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. But alongside that, one question kept popping up over and over again in the comments. Can Boogu Image actually beat Krea 2? Krea 2 being that insanely hyped name in the ComfyUI community recently. All right, great question. And instead of answering based on pure guesswork, I'm going to answer it with actual hands-on testing. In today's video, we're doing two things. First, I'll walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to build a Krea 2 workflow in ComfyUI, specifically for those of you who have never run this model before. Second, we're putting Krea 2, Boogu Image, and even Z Image head-to-head on a level playing field. Same prompts, same seeds, identical test conditions to give you a crystal clear verdict. Which model is actually worth installing on your rig, and which one you should use for specific use cases. All right, enough talking. Smash that like button for me, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and let's get straight into it. Okay, while I'm here, let me introduce you to a really exciting tool I just discovered perfect for anyone who wants to create their own anime character without needing a GPU. It's called PixAI, a platform with over 4 million monthly users, and it's currently the #1 grossing app in the graphics and design category on the Japanese App Store. What I find most interesting is that they train and provide their own specialized models built specifically for anime image and video generation. That means you're getting noticeably higher quality results instead of relying on those generic jack-of-all-trades models you'd find elsewhere. Here's a real-world example. I created this character using Tsubaki, their flagship anime image model. Then I took it a step further with V4 Preview, their dedicated anime video model, to bring the character to life in this video.
Hi Sotai, I love your channel.
You can see this workflow gives the character voice, lip sync, and dynamic camera movement, all while staying completely consistent throughout the entire video. It's truly a powerful tool, and even better, you can try it for free with daily free credits. Try PixAI today. Links in the description and pinned comment. Go create your character and bring it to life. And here is the Krea 2 workflow. Honestly, there's nothing out of the ordinary you need to watch out for in this workflow because it's super straightforward for anyone familiar with ComfyUI. Load checkpoint, encode prompt, ksampler, VAE decode, save image. It's the exact same familiar framework you guys use every single day. The only real difference compared to the version 1 workflow is that it now uses Qwen3VL as its text encoder, instead of relying on the clip L and T5XXL combo like before. And here's the interesting part. This happens to be the exact same text encoder that Boogu Image uses. So what does that mean? It means in today's benchmark, we're essentially testing which model is better trained in terms of core architecture and dataset quality because they're both sharing the exact same text encoding space. All right, and over here, I've also set up matching workflows for the other models like Z Image and Boogu Image. Naturally, I'm making sure every single input stays identical across all three models, same image resolution, same seed, and the exact same prompt. All right, then let's jump right into today's test. All right, for our first test, we're putting human skin texture to the test. Why start here? Because this is easily what you guys care about the most. If the skin is even slightly smoothed out, you instantly spot that AI look. Our goal, of course, is maximum photorealism. As you can see, I'm testing two separate prompts. First, a portrait of an elderly woman, and second, a portrait of a man. Let's break down these results one by one. Starting with Boogu Image, look at this. The pores are sharp and defined, the wrinkles have actual depth following realistic facial anatomy, and the age spots are naturally scattered rather than mechanically stamped on. The way light hits the skin creates these incredibly subtle specular highlights across the texture. Honestly, if you didn't tell me, I'd completely buy this as a real photograph. Moving on to Z Image, still looking really solid. The wrinkles and fine details are super crisp, and the skin structure retains its natural rough texture. The quality here is pretty much neck and neck with Boogu Image. So how did Krea 2 do? Frankly speaking, this is where I was pretty disappointed. The skin feels muddy and smoothed over, missing micro textures and fine details. Sure, it looks pretty, but it's pretty in that heavily retouched, airbrushed kind of way, not the raw photorealism requested in the prompt. Pores are practically gone, and the wrinkles look shallow and unnaturally uniform. It basically did the exact thing I explicitly told it not to do in the prompt. Now let's see how they handled the portrait of the man. This time the gap is even more obvious. Boogu Image delivers another insanely detailed, ultra-sharp result. You can clearly see individual pores and even tiny beads of sweat that look crazy realistic here. As for Z Image, it unfortunately couldn't hold on to its performance from the last run. The character's face starts to look a bit plastic and washed out with a noticeable drop in skin details. This shows Z Image still suffers from a bit of inconsistency. And Krea 2, again, a visually stunning image, but it just fails to reconstruct the fine skin details specified in the prompt. It seems Krea 2's focus on heavy aesthetic data during training might be working against it here. Krea 2 was built to generate gorgeous pictures, and sometimes that drive for polished aesthetics overrides pure realism. So, surprisingly enough, right out of the gate in test number 1, the clear winner is Boogu Image. Pretty interesting, right? But let's see if Krea 2 can turn the tables in the upcoming rounds onto the next test. All right, for our next test, we're taking a look at hand generation across all 3 models. Aside from skin texture, this is hands down one of the biggest things you guys care about, right? A single glitch in the hands can completely ruin an otherwise perfect shot. In our first scenario, I prompted for a scene of a girl wringing out a wet towel with maximum force. What makes this test so tricky is that beyond just getting hand anatomy right, the model has to render realistic physical interactions between the hands and the object. That means the fingers need to tightly grip the cloth, and the towel itself has to twist and deform under that applied pressure. The results here were pretty revealing. Facing such a complex physical action, Boogu Image completely choked on the anatomy. If you look right here, there are literally extra arms popping up in the frame. A pretty classic AI mistake, which is a real shame because the actual hand-to-object physics looked quite believable. Krea 2, on the other hand, avoided anatomical deformities entirely, clean hands, correct finger counts, and solid structural integrity. That said, the pose itself didn't really capture the intense wringing action. It looks more like she's casually holding the towel rather than squeezing and twisting it. Meanwhile, Z Image actually crushed it this time around. Full set of fingers, clean anatomy, and more importantly, the physics were totally on point. You can instantly tell she's wringing that wet towel with real force. Moving on to the second scenario, which is a notorious torture test for AI, asking the model to generate a girl with her fingers tightly intertwined. Here, the model has to manage 10 overlapping fingers crammed into a tiny spatial area. And just like in scenario 1, Boogu stumbled again, giving us a pretty clear mutated hand glitch right here. Z Image managed to keep all 10 fingers present, but completely lost the requested pose from our prompt. Krea 2, however, delivered a flawless result this time, spot-on pose, correct anatomy, with the fingers interlaced completely naturally and seamlessly. So for this round of testing, if you're looking for the safest choice with the lowest risk of nightmare hand mutations, Krea 2 is definitely the one I'd recommend. But if you prioritize realistic physical interaction between hands and objects, and don't mind rolling the dice with a few re-rolls to get that perfect frame, Z Image is a super solid contender as well. Boogu Image is definitely out of the running for these types of complex hand prompts. Let's move on to the next test. All right, for our next test, we're putting text rendering capabilities to the test. Honestly, text generation remains one of the toughest nuts for AI image generators to crack. That's because models don't actually write words the way humans do. They essentially draw the visual shapes of letters. For any of you doing design work, making posters, or creating YouTube thumbnails, this single feature often determines whether a model is actually production ready or completely useless. In our first scenario, I asked the models to generate a scene of a girl writing text on a chalkboard. And here are the results. Yeah, as you can see, Z image started falling apart on this test. The word order in the sentence got completely scrambled right here. On the other hand, both Boogu Image and Krea 2 delivered stellar text results, perfectly matching what we asked for. No extra characters, no missing letters, completely spot on. For the second scenario, I pushed the models with a much tougher challenge, rendering a very long block of text. Short phrases are easy enough for many models nowadays, but as text length increases, errors accumulate rapidly, and that's where you see the true limits of each architecture. Let's check out the results. Okay, this was a serious stress test. Z image failed pretty hard here, not only missing entire words, but even dropping individual letters inside words. It completely tapped out. As for Boogu Image, faced with such a lengthy paragraph, it also started breaking down and missing characters, as you can see right here. That's a bit disappointing considering how well Boogu performed in scenario 1. Krea 2, however, stayed rock solid. The text was rendered with absolute accuracy, keeping a consistent font style from start to finish, maintaining even letter spacing, and avoiding the mid-sentence scrambling that plagued the other two models. Without a doubt, Krea 2 is the clear winner in this round, leaving the other two in the dust. And for the first time in today's video, Krea 2 takes a totally convincing, undisputed victory. Super impressive. On to the next test. All right, now let's move on to testing art styles and stylistic generation, where pure aesthetic quality is the top priority. For instance, as you can see here, I prompted the models to generate an artistic portrait of a goddess. And looking at these results, Krea 2 clearly blows the other two models out of the water. Boogu Image produced a fairly basic flat image that lacks detail. Sure, it followed the prompt, but it completely misses that magical artistic flair you'd expect from a goddess portrait. Z Image performed better, showing much more depth, but placing it next to Krea 2 really highlights the gap. Just take a look at the intricate details on the goddess's wings and her ornate armor. Krea 2 renders every single element with incredible sharpness and richness. Every layer of feathers and every subtle engraving on the armor comes through crisp and clear. The aesthetic quality here is truly top tier. It's the kind of image you can use straight out of the generator without needing any extra retouching. Or take our second prompt, where I asked for a portrait of a forest goddess. The aesthetic ranking stays exactly the same. Z Image holds its ground well enough, but Krea 2 is simply phenomenal, staying true to its signature lighting, rich contrast, and distinct color grading. This is where Krea 2's dataset filtering really pays off, exactly what the team emphasized when they said no to AI slop data. It makes Krea 2 the absolute go-to choice for high-concept, artistic visuals like these. And isn't this super interesting? The exact same polished rendering style that cost Krea 2 the win in our raw skin realism test is the very thing that gives it a massive landslide victory in this artistic round. It's not a weak model by any means, it was just built for a completely different creative purpose. All right, and our final test is a super interesting one. We're testing multi-person interaction in complex scenes. This is significantly tougher because the model can't just rely on generating realistic skin or clean individual anatomy. It has to calculate realistic physical contact and spatial awareness between multiple human bodies. You could say the difficulty here is essentially double that of our first two tests combined, because a single anatomical flaw in one person completely throws off the composition for both. First up, I asked the models to render a scene of two ballet dancers practicing in a studio. As you can see, Boogu Image completely dropped the ball on the pose interaction. The female dancer looks like she's magically floating on top of her partner without any actual physical support or realistic distribution of weight. It instantly screams broken physics. Z Image performed much better with much more believable physical contact between the dancers. Unfortunately, it got the foot alignment wrong, as you can see right here. In a ballet shot, that's a pretty noticeable mistake since foot technique is one of the very first things anyone looks at. Krea 2, on the other hand, did an incredible job. Finger counts, limb positioning, and overall body dynamics between the two dancers are spot on. There's really almost nothing to criticize in this shot. Moving on to our second example, a couple dancing together in a cozy kitchen setting. Boogu Image placed the hands incorrectly. Z Image ran into mutated finger glitches again. But Krea 2 once again maintained pristine quality. Every pose, hand placement, and anatomical detail stayed consistently clean. And what I really want you guys to take away from this round is consistency. Krea 2 didn't just win, it won both scenarios back to back at the exact same high standard. Honestly, when it comes to raw anatomical accuracy and structural consistency, it's no exaggeration to say Krea 2 is sitting comfortably near the very top of current open source image models. All right, and that wraps up the full step-by-step guide on how to build the Krea 2 workflow, along with a real-world benchmark comparing its performance against models like Z-Image and Boogu Image. I really hope you watch the full video to catch all of my tips and tricks along the way. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to smash that like button and share it around so more people can discover the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.